Hello, everybody. What's up? OS Frog? Factos. Okay, I will promote this match real quick. Where do you promote things? Okay. What do I ping? I ping at live. And then I ping... What's La Barra de LATAM? What's that ping do? I'll just ping the live roll. What does that mean? La... I'll ping that red. No, I'll ping that one. I can't even ping it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Alright. When both players are ready, we can get underway. It's currently 1:40 AM for me. But this sounded like it was an emergency restream, so I'm happy to take it. Old Tapper, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So today we have some LATAM action between OS Frog and Leo. Leo or Leo? In English it's Leo, but LATAM, so probably Leo or Leal. I don't know. Brazilians are like Leal, right? Maybe. Is it Leo? I feel like it's Leo, but maybe I'm wrong. Old Tapper, that's what it is. It's Old Tapper. As you first said, just Leo. Leo? Leo. I've said it like 4 different ways, I don't know which one it is. Not Leo, Leo. I see. Hello, Old Tapper. Welcome. Leo. Leo doesn't help me, Tabba. You're just saying it how it's spelled. You're spelling it out. I know how to spell it. Leal. What? It's like that's with an A, isn't it? I think. I don't know how England works. Sorry, neither do I. Not like Lee. Okay, so it's Leo. What's LE? I don't know what LE means. Leo? Leo? Actual small brain. Leo. I'll say Leo, because that seems to be the one that's correct. Actual bruh. In England, we say Leo, so that's why I am confused. Because I have a friend called Leo, which is spelt exactly like this. So, that's why I am confusion. But anyway, 18 all the way. Frog vs Leo. Whenever both players are ready, we can get it started. Teba's ready already. Oh, you lived in England as well. Yeah, you see, but you don't live in England now, so it makes sense for me to call you the way, like, it's meant to be, right? Alright. All tappers ready. So, let's get game number one counted down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So yeah, Teba, Leo, off we go. I might as well call Teba Esteban, right? Any doxers? So, 18 start, big boy starts all the way. No pussy strats on either player. And both players going to get a Tetris. And Leo going to take a couple burns. Teba, bit of a spiry stack at the moment, but that long bar's going to solve problems. And then another long bar for a Tetris for Teba. 47,000 for Teba. Leo with a few burns to be done. So it's going to allow Teba to pull ahead a little bit. Teba with another Tetris. Fairly strong start, and then weird T tuck setup, but gets the T piece. Now a bit spiry with a square just kind of in the center of the stack, but perfect L piece there to fill in the dependency. And Teba's gonna knock down a Tetris. Leo's gonna get one as well. 117 for Teba, 77,000 for Leo. And Teba stacking up really high, that J piece all the way to the left hand side. Oh, and doesn't take the single with the L piece, instead stashes it in the middle. But gonna get a Tetris, 144, and adjust the J piece for another Tetris, 167 for Teba, 107 for Leo. And Teba making long bar dependency, and isn't gonna be able to get a Tetris out of it if the long bar comes. Would like an S piece to clear this out cleanly. Gonna get a T piece instead, and it's gonna work. And Teba looking to burn this out. Leo ready for a Tetris. Okay, now both stacks very clean. Leo with a Tetris, Teba with a Tetris. Leo with an Aki bar to get Tetris ready. Love to see an Aki bar, which is the way you put the long bar on column 9. And Leo gonna get a Tetris and another one. 200,000 for Leo, 220 for Teba. Teba with a deep double well. So gonna need to take one burn unless he gets 2 long bars. Trying to hold out for 2 long bars. And still holding out for the 2 long bars, but gonna have to take a couple burns eventually because it's not showing up. Bit of a drought there for Teba now. Kind of needing a long bar. Finally, a long bar comes for Teba. 245. Leo at 225. Teba knocks down another one. 268. And Leo gets one back. 249. So separated by about a Tetris at similar line counts. So it's a pretty close game number 1 so far. And Teba would like a Z piece, gets a Z piece and another Z piece to reopen the right hand side. Leo with a Tetris, 272, separated by 1,000 points here. Teba gets the Tetris though oh, and another one. Back to back Tetris is there for Teba, 319. Leo 297, so very close right now. Separated by about 5 lines, and Leo's a Tetris behind, so it's pretty neck and neck in pace. And Teba doesn't get the Z piece all the way over to the left, but gets a long bar to fill it in instead. And Teba passes up on a Tetris there, but gonna get this Tetris. 365 for Teba, 346 for Leo. Leo with no space for that Z piece, so gonna have to throw it to the right hand side and start burning this down on the left side. Gonna take that double with the Z piece. Would like a J piece to fill in that dependency. He's not gonna get it. Gets a bit late, so has to just sit it up on top of the square spire. Now no place for squares, and of course Leo gets 2 squares. And Leo gonna get set up in the center, but not going to take it. Going to take the triple instead. So Teba's been able to extend his lead. 416 for Teba. 358 for Leo. Leo going to get a Tetris. 381. Teba J piece to the left hand side and a Tetris. 440. Waiting on another long bar for another Tetris. It's a strong game so far from Teba. Maybe looking to get a max out, which is pretty good. Which would be pretty good if he did max out, of course. So, very strong start from Teba at the moment. Trying to look at the qualifying scores, but I don't think I can see them anywhere. No, they're not available to me to see. Oh, and as I look back at the screen, Leo is pretty high up, but chopping it down with some doubles on the right side. But like an L piece. Gonna get that double. Very nice double there for Leo with an S piece. And set up on left wall dirty Tetris, and Leo's gonna get the dirty Tetris. Teba gonna transition at 5:59. Leo's still 7 lines away from the transition. Teba need a J piece right now. He got that S piece all the way to the left hand side. That was 8 high left, which is pretty fast. And Teba, oh, and Leo in a bit of trouble. Needs an S piece, but just getting Z pieces instead, and it's not ideal. And that spire is very high, and Leo's going to hang the T piece on the right hand side. There's nothing he can get over that. And Leo's going to top out right before the transition at 4:42. And Teba is good at 6:15 on level 20, so it's actually a pretty good pace. So if you want to play it out, you can, but you don't have to, because I'm sure you've maxed out before. But I can't stop you, right? It's a very good game number 1 for Teba. So we're going to give him his heart right there. Very nice. And Teba tops out. Tried to go for an insanely high tuck, and it was never going to happen. But it's fine. Yeah, I can't see the qualifying scores anywhere, but seeding wise, Teba is the 3rd seed and Leo is the 6th seed. So you'd expect Teba to win by seeding. And I don't know the elos of the players, which I probably should do, but I do not. So we have a ready from Leo. Teba is ready. So game number 2 is coming straight to you. Hell yeah! Let's get it counted down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh my god. Alright. So Teba taking game number 1 with a very solid pace. Leo unfortunately running into Z Spire right as transition was approaching. So hopefully this time Leo will be able to sort the stack out before the transition and we can get some solid post play. Teba with an interesting TP placement. It wasn't terrible because it worked out. And now setting up a T-tuck overhang, and it's going to get the TP, just about gets it in there, and gets a Tetris. 71,000 for Teba, and then sets up a 3 high Vits. So going to have to triple that, and he does so. And now set up for a Tetris. Would like a J piece and an L or J piece. Gets a Tetris to bring the stack down so he can hold out longer for the L or J. And gets it eventually. Leo gets a Tetris to go to 98,000. Teba 2 hurts as the square piece to the left hand side, and it doesn't make it. So it's going to need a J piece to clean it up. And now it's now double long bar dependent. Going to get one to fill it down the middle. And going to take that triple with the next long bar. He could have aggressively set up for a dirty left bar Tetris, but that would have been kind of crazy. And Teba, no way he's going to set up for a Tetris here, is he? Oh my god, Teba, why are you setting up for a Tetris here? There's literally no reason to. And he gets a dirty Tetris, what the fuck? Okay. And Leo's going to get the Tetris. 168 actually takes the lead with that Tetris as well. Teba just playing like a madman. Playing like a frog. He's going to burn this one down. Or he could set up for Tetris, I don't know at this point, honestly. And Teba setting up delayed Corion, gets the L tuck. Gonna get the long bar in there instead of the J piece for the delayed Corion. Leo hits the S-spin pretty high up and gets a Tetris. Both players knocking down Tetrises at the same time. Leo with a 30,000 point lead, so at this level it's about 1.5 Tetrises. Well, 1 and a bit. And Teba very high up. We're going to get that Tetris. 210 for Teba. And passes up on a Tetris for absolutely zero reason. Teba now waiting on another long bar to score. Leo gets a Tetris of his own. Teba finally decides to not pass up on a Tetris. And is at 233. Leo 264. Teba with all sorts of tucks setups at the moment. Would like an S piece. Gonna spin the Z piece in there. Has a J tuck or an S spin set up. Gets a Tetris first. 259 for Teba. 290 for Leo. And Teba, that long bar took an age to get over to column 9 somehow. And Teba very high up now. Is he gonna finally pay for the unnecessarily aggressive placements? And he's gonna get the L piece to the left side. Needs a long bar. And yeah, Teba's topped out at 262. He had it coming. He was stacking so aggressively for no reason and topped out. So Leo's good. Gonna tie up the set 1-1. GG. Come on, Teba. What are you doing? Stop trolling, bro. That was PB stacking if I've ever seen it. Just not taking any burns and topping out. So Teba trying to stack for 1.6. He's trying to roll over the score. He got called and was distracted. Oh, rippers. That's unfortunate. A lot of delay here, sorry. Oh, that's probably my fault. That's fine. One second. I'll count to 1. GG, 1 second. You're late now, Teba. I'm gonna have to disqualify you. You think it's your fault? Okay. Yeah, I don't even know how I could tell if my stream was delayed or not. Maybe I could open up my own stream. I should probably do that so I can actually see what's happening. Oh no, what's that thing on Twitch? It's like streamer mode or something, right? Create a dashboard. Stream manager. That's the one. Sorry, I had to respond to my brother, but I'm Ribbit now. Ribbit equals ready. Of course I knew that. Well, you didn't need to tell me that it meant ready. I know that means ready. I've known you for a while, Teba. I've seen this frog a million times. So we have a ready from Teba, so whenever Leo is ready, we can get that. Alright, I finally figured out how to get streamer mode on my other screen, so I'm becoming a professional. So we have a ready from Leo. So let's get game number 3 counted down in a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Finally, there are 4 viewers here. Oh my god, I have 4 people watching me. No way. I can't see who's in the chat though. Users in chat. Oh yes, I can. And they all look like bots. So welcome in, bots. Lovely to have you here. Alright, so Teba with a Tetris to start. And Leo with some interesting tucks there. They all work out. And Teba has a very deep 3 wide on the left and passes off on a Tetris again. I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. He passed up like 5 Tetrises today on the stream, and the stream's been 20 minutes. But Teba is clean. Gets a Tetris 71,000. To be fair, I think in that situation, because he had a massive deep 3 wide and a peg formation, you kind of need a long bar for that, so it's understandable that he went for it. So it wasn't actually a terrible move, but I think I would have taken the Tetris, but I'm not the one playing, so it doesn't really matter what I think. Nice adjustment there for Teba to accommodate the J piece with the L. And a nasty S piece there for Teba, gonna take a double with the long bar. Sets up a delayed Corion, but not gonna be able to get it. Set up for a dirty Tetris. And gonna get that dirty Tetris is Teba to take the lead at 144. Leo at 123. And a Tetris there for Leo to take the lead right back. And it's just swinging in each other's favour as soon as they knock down the Tetris. Back and forth right now. Teba with 2 J dependencies. Gonna fill one of them in and get a Tetris. 191 for Teba, 169. Hey now for Leo. And another one for Leo. Both players at 193. A nice OJ there for Teba. I think Teba's more of a hybrid now, rather than full DAS, I'm pretty sure. He taps quite a lot. So actually fake DAS player. Hybriders, Smork. Nice L piece there for Leo to fill in the L piece dependency. Teba now with an L piece dependency. Is he going to get the L piece? Getting bursted with J's instead, which is exactly what he wants. And set up for a dirty Tetris. And he's going to get that dirty Tetris. Teba absolutely mad. Mad frog, man. 266 for Teba, 240 for Leo. So that dirty Tetris actually put Teba into the lead. But now he's got a few problems to deal with on the board. Leo going to knock down a Tetris, 263. And Teba open for a Tetris, but the stack is a bit messed up. But going to get that Tetris, 290. Going to have to bring it down now because there's a hole in the stack. Now Leo with a few complications on the board. I didn't really see what happened because there's a bit of stream lag there. And now Teba, long bar dependent, gets a long bar immediately. Kind of lucky there. Bailed a little bit. And Leo going to need to hit this S-spin. Hits the S-spin. Teba gets the L piece all the way to the left side. Is going to open up the right-hand side. Is now open for a triple. Because there's a hole in column 7. Going to take that triple now. Could start setting up on row 2. Teba at 308. Leo at 300,000. Leo setting up on row 3. Trying to one-up Teba's aggressiveness. Teba going to knock down a dirty Tetris on row 2. Leo waiting on a long bar. Oh, that S piece was kind of nasty. And Leo at the last second gets the Tetris. 323 for Leo. Gonna need to burn this down. Because he's in no position to score a Tetris at the moment. And now Teba long bar dependent in column 2. Gonna pass up on the Tetris again to fill in the long bar dependency. I don't blame him that time. Gonna get the Tetris. 378 for Teba. Whoa, did Leo's long bar just like get bigger there? Monkers? What? Alright, that was weird. Alright, so Leo's at 335. Gonna take this triple to bring the stack down. 340. 381 for Teba. Open for a center wall Tetris. Gonna get the center wall Tetris. And still set up for a center well. Nice juicy setups for Teba. Very tasty. Gonna get that center wall Tetris. 427. Gets a T-tuck, set up for a Tetris again. Another Sentinel Tetris there for Teba, 450. Very efficient Sentinel stacking, like taking very minimal burns. Another T-tuck there for Teba, and another T-tuck there for Teba. Not going to be ready for a Tetris that time. Oh, and an interesting T-tuck there for Teba that time. Leo open, very clean, set up for Tetris. Teba is now in row 5. Literally Tetris bingo right now for Teba's side. Waiting on a long bar, both players. Leo needs an L piece desperately. Gonna throw a J piece over there and get a Tetris. So now set up for a Tetris, but isn't gonna be able to get much more after that. And we're close to the transition. 417 after that Tetris for Leo. 10 lines of the transition, and this stack is pretty messy. And Teba only a few lines away from the transition himself. Also pretty dirty stack going into 19, which is not what you want. And Teba going to transition. Oh, and comes up the well just as the long bar comes. 486 for Teba. Gets that center wall Tetris. Leo, 3 lines to go. But more lines of trash on the board. And Leo Gonna get this triple. Gonna get anything to the left side. Gonna need a J piece or an L piece or a long bar. Gonna get the long bar to the left side at 433 is Leo at transition. Teba clean. Oh, makes a long bar dependency, but instantly gets a long bar. Leo gonna get that double with the L piece and another nice T piece there. And Teba sets up a crazy long bar dependency and gets the long bar. And Teba might be able to survive this. Gets S piece to the right hand side. Like an L piece. Gets L piece. And a long bar for a Tetris. Actually goated RNG there for Teba. And sets up another long bar dependency. But Teba's getting all the pieces. He'll probably get the long bar as well. Gets a nice double with like a J piece. Oh, and he's set up for an insanely dirty Tetris here. Is Teba gonna get this dirty Tetris? Still open that well. Oh, and he comes it up and gets 2 long bars back to back for that dirty Tetris. 585 for Teba. Leo at 455, so 130,000 points back. Leo looks like he's trying to go for a center world Tetris of his own. Gonna get that triple instead. Gonna bring it down to stay safe. Gets a long bar to the left hand side. Bringing this stack down, gets that long bar to the left side. Teba clean, another long bar dependency filled in by another long bar, but misdrops the L piece. Spins the J. Spins that Z. Spins the L. Amazing spins there from on display from Teba. Leo in trouble. The misdrop of the S piece. That long bar not going to get over to column 1. Leo's not going to be able to get anything over that. And Leo's going to top out 472. Teba's stacking absolutely ridiculous. Setting up long bar dependencies left, right, and center, and getting all the long bars. And Teba's going to take game number 3. 662 on 24. Like, look at this. Like, he just set up another long bar dependency. He's just going to get it. Like, Teba's just getting all the long bars when he needs it. And now he's set up for dirty as hell Tetris. And he's... Oh, and he's not going to get it, though. He's going to hang that 8 left and top out at 671. But, bro, what is that stacking, Teba? You just set up like 55 long bar dependencies and got all of them. GG. And Teba's going to get heart number 2. And is now at match point. So, Leo going to need to win this one to take this one to a decider. And, yeah, so we're in for a exciting. This is an exciting set. I'm very entertained by what I'm seeing. Teba, absolute goated play, and Leo keeping up as well. Both players ready. So game number 4. Let's get it going in 3-2-1 Tetris. We'll see what Leo can do to try and come back here. Teba looking to win this one out. He'll face... Who will he face? He shall face either Oscar Godinez or Naui in the semi-finals. This tournament is dominated by Mexicans, bro. What's going on? Mexican domination. And they're not even South America, so like, what's going on here? Alright, so Teba, perfect 3-1 Tetris, absolutely insane. Leo gonna take his first Tetris of the game. Teba trying to go perfect, even though it's only been 2 Tetrises. And, oh, nice adjustment of the J piece there. Oh, and Teba finally has to burn. He's just not getting the pieces and misdrops the J piece in the process. Oh, I love that. That was a very nice T piece placement there to adjust for the square piece. Very difficult to see, and even harder to see when you're up high like that. And there was another nice adjustment of the Z piece to accommodate for the J piece there for Teba. So actually very nice adjustments there for Teba. And he's going to get the long ball for a Tetris, playing absolutely ridiculously high. But he's surviving, he knows exactly what he's doing. At least I hope he does. It looks like he knows what he's doing anyway, but maybe he doesn't. Maybe he has absolutely no clue. Teba at 127, Leo 106. So, despite Teba's absolute crazy crazy play style, he is actually in the lead. And now Leo not happy with the placement there of the long bar, but is set up for an insanely dirty Tetris, and Leo gonna strike back with a dirty Tetris of his own. Looks at Teba and is like, I'm not the only one that can play like a madman. I can score dirty Tetris as well for absolutely no reason. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And Leo, I'm going to decide to burn this one down. He's crazy, but he's not that crazy. So slowly but surely he's going to bring the stack down. Teba up high, misdrops the J piece. Tetris there for Leo, 161. Teba at 198. Would like a long bar. Or has to tuck an awkward L piece in there, so gonna have to burn this out. Would like an L piece for a triple to clear it out very cleanly. Well, nice adjustment there for Teba. Very nice stacking half the time on Teba's side. And sometimes it's just kind of wacky, but if he's surviving, it's fine. Now long bar dependent is Teba. And obviously, surprise surprise, he gets the long bar. Teba with a J tuck there. No room to burn, but gets the Tetris. Teba 263, Leo with a couple of misdrops there. 232, so only a Tetris behind, but it's going to slow him down a little bit. Because Teba's clean and scoring Tetrises. And oh, a nice adjustment for the long bar with the T-piece there for Teba. Leo, a bit of burning to do. Nice adjustment of that T-piece for the long bar for Leo. Very nicely done. And Leo looks like he's going to be just fine. He's going to get out of it, no problem. But then obviously a square comes when he doesn't want one. And a misdrop there of an S piece there for Teba, it looks like. So both players in burn mode. We'll see who's going to be able to get out of this first. It looks like Leo is going to get set up for a Tetris. It feels like it's been forever since Leo's managed to score one here. But he is finally set up. And he's going to score a Tetris, go to 272. Teba, despite all that burning, is 90,000 points in the lead and set up for a center world Tetris. And guess what? He's going to get that center world Tetris. 384 for Teba. Leo at 296. Teba going to continue to set up center well. And he's going to continue to score. Vits there for Leo. There's a pretty fat Vits. Because he had room for like 2 squares. And a misdrop of the Z piece. And he's just like, bro, why the hell did I do that? And this is going to cause more burning here for Leo. Because he wasn't expecting to misdrop that. And then subsequently he misdropped the next piece. I don't even know if I use that word right. I just tried to sound smart. But realistically, I'm a dumbass. Nice triple there for Leo. And going to get a long bar for the right side. Teba stacking so high on the right hand side. Ooh, he's going to get the T-spin. Fancy. Didn't need it, but he got the Tetris afterwards. There's a dirty Tetris there for Leo. 335. J-tuck there. Going to take that triple. He knows he's getting close to transition. Doesn't want to have another early transition top out. Tetris there for Teba to go to 500,000. That's 120 lines. Still 3 Tetrises to go. So if he gets all 3, he could get like a 570. And Leo with the L piece set up. Needs a long bar for column 8. There's 2 Tetrises for Teba. Waiting on one final Tetris. Is set up for it. Just needs the long bar now. And there's 3 Tetrises in a row for Teba. Transition to 570. So very solid 18 play there for Teba. But he's going to instantly misdrop the L piece. Leo getting super high right before transition once again. It's set up for a dirty Tetris, but I'm not sure if he wants to take this. Going to take that triple. Very smart there for Leo. Going to have a low transition there. 363. Teba in a bit of trouble. Is finding a way to burn this out though. Oh, and he rotated the J piece the wrong way if he wanted to burn there. And I think he expected it to burn, but it didn't. And now Teba's in a lot of trouble, and this does not look survivable, even with Teba's godly RNG. And Teba, no way. There's absolutely no way. Teba's finding a way out. And Teba, what the fuck? Oh my god, what an adjustment. I don't know if you meant to do that, but he's finding a way. Needs a long bar. Gonna get the long bar, hangs it. Hangs the L piece and the long bar. If he got those pieces over, he would have gotten out. But Teba is going to top out at 598. So Leo only has a 200,000 point chase down. Gets a long bar to the left side. Gonna need to dig out of this if he wants to have any chance of chasing this down. And this doesn't look like it's going to happen. That left side's way too high now. And Leo's going to top out at 380. And not going to be able to get the chase down. Teba going to survive that one. Going to squeak out a victory in game number 4. And going to get the final heart. Teba absolutely crazy there. Leo, absolutely crazy as well. That was very well played both. And yeah, GG's. Very nice. Who's live? Sharky's live. Only one good 19 is frustrating. It's unfortunate, but days like that happen. Sometimes I just like find it impossible to play 19. 19's hard, you know. You can't kill screen every game. Just because you kill screen once doesn't mean you're going to kill screen every game. I've learned that the hard way, unfortunately. Alright, so thanks guys for playing. I'll figure out a way to report the match. I don't really know how to, but I'm not incompetent. Yeah, no real early top outs besides the first game, I think, right? So very nicely done, guys. Teba had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, and it was great to see you guys playing on my channel. Amazing commentary, by the way. Thank you very much, Teba. I try my best. Yeah, I think it's the first time both players have played here, so yeah, thanks. Hopefully this isn't the last time you guys play here. I'd love to host you guys again. And we're going to raid Sharky.